Number 10, differentiate implicitly with respect to x. So for A, okay, implicit, direct. This one you need to use, quotient, quotient rule. This part you need to use product rule. So product rule, and exponent product rule. Okay, for this one, actually you need to apply law of law before differentiate. So we discuss number 10 from A to H. Okay, number 10 A. Okay, x square plus y square. Dah tadi kan? Is equal to 0. Okay, so now let's say this one you can write y as a subject because of nak verdict lah kan. Dah ada soalan kata differentiate implicitly. Okay, so now you terus. Can I write like this? 2x plus 2y dy dx minus 4 is equal to 0. Okay or not? Siapa tak boleh? Siapa dah okay sikit? Okay. Okay, terus senang ni di side ni dy dx senang, tapi terima sama kan, macam you differentiate x je tapi dy dx and then our aim is to find dy dx. So 2y dy dx 4 minus 2x and dy dx divide by 2 terus tak apalah, saya baik pelan-pelan macam ni. And that is equal to 2 minus x over y. Dan x cube is equal to 4 minus y squared. Okay, differentiate dx for the both side, dx, then get x cube 4 minus y squared. Okay, and then this one you can be separate to one by one one term by one term. Okay, y squared. Okay, now differentiate this one. Let's say you use power rule. Okay, so 3 minus 1 2 and dx. Okay, so now inside sini x lah, you need to differentiate x. Okay, so plus differentiate 4 constant 0 0. Okay, and this one use power rule juga. 2 minus 1 1 and dx. So now here is y. Okay, and then simplify, get 3x squared dx over dx is equal to 1. Macam biasalah. Okay, then imagine you differentiate macam biasa, x cube 3x squared kan, and then 0 differentiate yang ini dy over dx. Okay, actually we can say dy over dx. Okay, so dapat ini, atau you differentiate ini. Okay, differentiate ini sebenarnya ada 2y. Beside 2y always y prime or dy dx. Dan ini sama juga 3x squared, sebenarnya dx over dx hilang. Ini 2y dy dx. Actually the correct concept is kan, the correct concept macam ni kan. Ini y squared dy respect to x. So you kena change to the same variable. Tukar ni dia tak boleh pula. Okay, dy. Okay, y squared, then nak get rid of ini, so dy dx. And this is the correct concept. Okay, so now ni this one. Okay, ni this one is 2y power rule and dy dx is here. Okay, actually the correct concept. Okay, tapi kita nak ingat, okay, sebelah y always ada differentiate y, always ada dy dx. Dy dx follow y. Okay, nak contoh je senang. And okay, we're going to find dy dx, dy over dx. So bring to here 3 negative x squared ni okay over 2y yeah, bring and bring. Okay, so the answer is this one lah, the answer dia. Done. Check answer. Okay, settle. Okay, dia ada macam tu lah. Okay, sebelah y always agak dy dx macam tu. Tapi the correct concept is macam ni the what is correct concept dia ni. Okay, tapi tak payahlah. And then can I skip this step? Betul kan? Hanya can I skip this step? Ni yes. Ni pun yes. Ni pun yes. Ni terus. Okay, from here to here terus. Okay, no problem. Tengok betul-betul ni. Bukan selesai nak pecut dah ni. Okay, tengok betul-betul. Siapa yang aku nak tu cepatnya. Kan? Ni, tengok betul-betul Okay, plus 3y. Okay, differentiate ni. Confirm dapat apa? Okay, dapat 14x. So, direct. Tak ada lagi you can write dy dx is equal to something. Tak ada, no. Ni expression. Now dia bagi equation. Terus. And differentiate 5 confirm 0. 0. And differentiate ni. Benda ni. Kalau 2x squared dapat apa? Kalau 2x squared.
6y square.
Macam tu lah. Terus buat macam biasa je. Negatif 6 katakan x squared kan. So y squared. Tapi kena ada dy dx. Macam tu lah. Sebab because of dia respect tu x. Ingat tu je. Salah pula. And then 6x 6. Kan 6 dx over dx. Plus. Yang ni siapa nak ni? Differentiate 3y dapat apa? Macam 3x dapat apa? 3 tapi y 3y 3y dapat dy dx. Macam tu je. Kalau sebelah je same like treatment differentiate 3x dapat 3 je. Tapi hilang kan. Tak bagus contoh saya bagi. Tapi ni lah. Tapi dia hilang lah. Tapi dapat 3 je. Kalau 3x 3 je. Tapi y kena ada dy dx. Macam tu So our aim is to find dy dx. Bawa ke sebelah ni. Bring this one to the right. But I write this one kan. Tak sekat sini Okay. So 6y squared dy dx plus 3 dy dx is equal to 14x minus 6. Saya pusing. And factorize. Kita factorize. Why? Because of we're going to find dy dx. Dy dx is equal to ini take 2 7x minus 3. Okay. Then barulah kita bring to down to 7x minus 3 over 6y squared plus 3. And check. Ini can be factorized lagi. Okay. To 7x minus 3 over 3 2y squared plus 1. Settle. Done. Okay. Then D. xy squared minus x over y is equal to 10. So now here study dulu study dulu sama juga. Still have rule of differentiation. Okay. Yang ini okay different. Okay. Yang ini polynomial. Bila linear boleh juga quadratic right. Okay, two different function senang cerita. This one is also two different function. This one is okay. Consider same like u, v, apply product rule. U, v, apply quotient rule. At the same one question, you need to apply many rule of differentiation, more than one. Okay. So you have to master lah in rule of differentiation, right? Okay. Bila is tu je kan. And then ini so you can find separately or direct. Let's say aku nak direct kan. Macam ni. Ini kita perlu. Ini bahagian ni. Okay. This one is x over y. Okay, you must skip steps kan. So you punya u black, colorful. Okay, U X V Y squared. Okay, this one U here. Kaki okay. U X V Y. So now we're going to differentiate U prime 1. Cuba saya 1. V prime Y prime. Atau kita reda sikit. V equals Y. Differentiate V respect to X. Respect to X. Ini adalah V Y. So this one cannot be cancel. That's why dapat dV over dx. dy over dx. So jadi V prime Y prime sama je lah. V prime Y prime. Then this one, okay, U equals X. Okay, differentiate U respect to X. Okay, akan jadi U X ini du over dx kena be cancel and dx over dx 1. Jadi macam ni. Kan? Itu sejarah dia lah. Okay, so now kita ni differentiate U dapat U prime 1. V prime 2y y prime 2y power rule and dy dx. Okay, y squared d dx d dx v y squared. Okay, and then dapat dv dx ni. Jadi ini apply apa? Pada power rule to y. Then you need to differentiate yang ni kan dalam ni kan y. So 2y dy dx. Settle form oleh macam ni lah. Sebelah y differentiate macam biasa tapi tak dy dx. Okay. So mana dah soalan dia? Soalan tu ni. Question is x y squared plus jadi plus pula minus x over y is equal to 10, right? And then terus this one is product rule quotient rule kan, product rule quotient rule. Okay, so kita ambil ni lah product rule. Direct kan macam ni times this kan, direct so 1 times y squared terus dari ni. Okay, 1 times y squared plus plus x times 2y prime x times 2y prime. Okay, x times 2y prime. Ini part product rule. Product rule minus quotient rule. Quotient. Okay, this one minus this. 1 times y. Okay, 1 times y minus x times y prime. X times y prime over v squared. Mana v squared? V is y. Okay, y squared and then is equal to 0 lah. Okay, differentiate 10 is equal to 0. Siapa yang mamai product rule tu, product rule macam ni Siapa yang mamai lagi? Y prime equals u prime v plus u v prime. Y equals u v. Siapa yang mamai kan? Tengok, lupa lah tiba-tiba kita ingat. Y prime u prime v minus u v prime over v squared. Masuk je sumbat je. And then our aim is to find dy dx. To find dy dx or y prime. Okay, y prime is dy dx. The next step, expand simplify ni produce 1 okay, xy y prime minus ini macam mana nak buat? Nak simplify boleh ni, over ni is 1 over y, negative positive x over y squared dot y prime is equal to 0. Our aim is to find dy dx. Maknanya this one is dy dx. Okay, because ada terms dy dx, dy dx. So we want to take dy dx, factorize yang ada term y prime dy dx. So yang ada term dy dx is this one kan. Kita factorize lah. 2xy ni and this one plus x over y squared. The rest bring to one another side. Okay, minus y squared and in the rest kan. Ni tak kacau dia. Ni sini. Okay, here bring to another side. Okay, our aim is to write dy dx as a subject. So before that, equate the denominator dulu senang kerja kita ni. 2xy taruh cube plus x over y squared dy dx y prime dulu. This one equate the denominator jadi 1 minus y cube over y. Okay, and now is y prime or dy dx 1 minus y cube over y. Okay, over 2xy cube plus x over y squared. Kita guna konsep of a over b, c over d is equal to a over b times d over c. A, b, c, d. And that is equal to 1 minus y cube over y, a over b times d over c. D is y squared over 2xy cube plus x. Okay, kerja kita nak simplify lah. Simplify, cancel satu and then dapat 1 minus y cube over ni factorize 2y cube plus 1. Ni satu di dalam mana? Y. Okay, y. Okay, this is actually dy dx. Okay, done. So 10E kita nak proceed ke satu lagi step product rule. Ni plus. Okay, this is favorite soalan tau. Campur-campur, not this type. Okay, this type ni dia mix between quotient rule, product rule. Ni tengok betul-betul. Jangan pergi mana-mana. Tak pergi mana-mana kan. Dah mat. Okay, say for this one. Ini use apa? Quotient rule, product rule ke direct? Ni. Guna apa agak? Product rule ke direct ke quotient rule? Ada berapa function tu? Okay, product rule. Mana orang senyap je kan? U, V. So U is equal to Y squared. V is equal to X. Now, ni guna apa ni? Ada berapa function dia? Product rule. Yes. So max means that you need twist twice lah. Okay. Popular pun memang. P power 2Y. V is X cube. Okay. Ya, the rest ni direct lah. So this one ni direct je. 2y prime or dy dx in negative form. Jangan lupa kan ni tiba-tiba ada x prime form. Okay, so now ini saya buat direct boleh ni di atau macam ni kalau you katakan nak senang ni u prime 2y y prime. Tak apa, saya ulang balik v prime 1. Siapa yang tak suka nak d ni ada x juga, du dx is equal to 2y dy dx. Okay, yang v ni dv dx is equal to 1 dv over dx dx over dx betul lah 1. Okay, settle for this one. Okay, for this part kalau nak direct u prime because this is exponent, copy, kebal dot kalau differentiate 2x dapat 2 right, tak ada kosong-kosong lah, ni y, so y prime. Okay, and v prime dapat apa? Differentiate x cube, jangan lupa pula dx over dx kan. Siapa yang nak guna du dx dapat 2e 2y dy dx. And ini dv dx is equal to 3x square lah. Jangan tiba-tiba ada x prime pula. Sebab dia respect kat x kan. Mestilah x tu dah tak ada direspecti kan. Okay. So now we going to use ini u prime atau u ni times ini plus this one times this. Okay. This one times this plus this one times this. Yang ambil the second ke ada third up to you lah. Certain students suka guna formal lah di tak kata what you prime tu tak formal tapi ringkas. Ada yang nak proper perfect lah, ada yang nak ringkas tak masalah. Up to you, ada kan. Ada yang suka mata tengok du dx. Ada yang suka u prime. Masing-masing. Okay. Saya tak kata macam sama je, tak ada apa-apa benda pun So yang ini we are going to use. Okay. Saya nak jawabkan betul je. Yang you dapat A tu je. Ini dan ni okay, down to up. Okay. So u prime kan formula tulis pula. Okay, y equals vx. So y prime u prime v plus u v prime. Tapi tak ada y kan, ada benda ni je. Ni je ada u v je. So ambil ni je lah. Ni tak ada ni. Ambil ni je. So ni u prime v plus u v prime. Tu je. So kita ambil u prime 2y dy dx plus bukan plus. Tak habis lagi. Alah habis lah kerja kita. Buat color lain kan. Buat kesilapan ni. Okay. Plus. No. V. X. Plus. Y squared. V prime is 1. Settle. Ini plus Plus. Okay. And then. Part the green ni. Okay. We still use the product rule. U prime V plus U V prime. Dan dapat. This one is U prime banyak ni. 2E 2Y dy dx U prime. V dia x cube. Ni. Plus E 2Y dot 3x squared. Settle. So yang ni pula plus kan. Plus. So dapat ini. Yang the blue. Yang ini. Okay ni. Dengan ini kan. So ini dapat. Okay 2y. Dapat apa tadi? Lupa dah. 2y. V plus 2y dapat.
2 dy dx.
Yes. Ingat tak apa? So kalau tak ingat. Kembali kepada 2x. Differentiate 2x dapat 2. Tapi y kena ada banyak dia kan. Okay. Ini negative 4. Jangan pelik pula Tiba-tiba dapat 4. Negative 4 dx over dx pula. Satu lah apa actually kan. Okay. Settle. So aim kita to find dy dx. So kita trace. Yang ini term ada dy dx. Dy dx. Dy dx. So kita keep all the terms ni. X to xy ni. This one plus 2x cube e power 2y. Dan ni plus 2 dy over dx. Dy dx And this one bring to one side. Negative 4 minus y squared minus ni dengan ni. Okay. Minus 3x squared e power 2y. Okay. And then next. Dapat dy dx is equal to negative faktorisan negative. So okay, tak faktoris tak ada masalah. E power 2y over 2xy plus 2x cube e power 2y plus 2. Done. Okay, ni bikin boleh ni. This one. Okay. 84 plus y squared plus 3x squared e 2y over 2xy plus x cube e 2y plus 1. Dan okay, 10 f. Okay, X squared Y ni cube. First copy question correct copy, make sure double check double check tak careless. So now okay, study the case. Oh, here is pattern like okay, this one times this. So assume label this one as U V product rule. Check. Oh, this one same atas ni atas ni U V. So product rule. Okay, so kita buatlah U is equal to V is equal to for this part U and V. Okay, so kita pun okay. This one U is equal to X Y cube. Ni X Y. Okay, then differentiate nak guna U du dx or U prime. Tulis dulu. Is equal to apa? Differentiate X squared. Cepat. Jawab.
2x.
2x. Ni. Y cube. Differentiate Y cube. How to differentiate X squared? X cube. Dapat apa kalau differentiate X cube? X cube.
3x squared.
3x squared. Now Y cube. 3 sama je. Y cube. Apa?
3y squared.
3y squared and dy dx. Always like dy dx inside y. Ni 2x. dx over dx. 1. Kena ingat tu je. Okay. Atau you kena buat macam tadi lah. Chain rule tu kan. Okay. Itulah kan. Kena why because of okay. Before that dia ni. For this one lah. Okay, bersikit ni bersikit kan. Boleh saja nak ni. Nak show differentiate respect to X. Differentiate respect to X. Differentiate respect to X. Differentiate respect to X. So this is U X squared V Y cube. Okay, so now this one jadi du over dx. Kita cancel. Yang ini 2x dx over dx. Equal to 1. Okay, ni dv over dx. Cancel. This one, kalau nak betul-betul lah. Betul-betul kan. Siapa tu lah. Ni, yang ini ni. Okay, because of same first tadi guna chain rule. Change to ni d dy y cube dot dy over dx. Cancel y dy dapat same one. Okay, so now okay, dv over dx is equal to ni 3y squared dy dx. This is the best lah. Tapi normally kita tak tunjuk ke direct Atau you can take this one u prime equals to x. Yang ini yang terus buat v prime equals 3y squared y prime. Always beside y tu differentiate got y prime. Y prime follows y. Okay, macam tu je. So this one all need all this one. Yang ini boleh skip lah. Ni semua boleh skip. Boleh skip ni. Boleh skip, just write down ini or ini, this one or this. Boleh skip yang panjang ni, boleh skip. Ni boleh skip. Okay, boleh So ni, yang ini pula direct katakan you prefer apa ni? U prime prime atau du dx? Tanya sekali.
Prime.
Okay, u prime jangan x prime pula. Sebab differentiate respect to x kan. Tiba x prime. Apa aja? Okay, v prime y prime. Okay, because of the respect to x. Settle. Tak payah show benda Allah ni. Tak payah show. So using the product rule, ini times this plus ini times this. Okay, this one times this. Okay, this one times this. Okay, then twice we just concentrate this question ni. Okay, yang ni So now we going to use this one ni. Yang ini first product rule tak sini. first product rule. Okay, the product rule is u prime v plus u v prime. Ambil the on the right hand side je. And then this one is u prime 2x dot v is y cube. Y cube plus u is x squared ni, x squared. Okay. And v prime 3y squared dot y prime. Okay. Okay, always beside y got y prime is equal 8. Okay. So is equal to differentiate 8. 0 tadi kan. Okay, ini differentiate. The statement ni kita dah differentiate. Okay. And now we going to differentiate ni. This one. Ni. E power xy. Okay, e power xy. Kita nak differentiate sini kat sini kan. Okay. Nak differentiate. Kalau tulis kecil ni lah. Nak suruh ingat E. Okay. So differentiate exponent. Copy First step copy. Kebal. Okay. Then you need to differentiate. Ni boleh skip x. The power dia. Power dia. xy. We need to differentiate this. Okay. So the next step is equal to e xy. Then use the yang ini uv kan. U prime v plus u v prime. Yang tadi ni product rule. Okay. U yang ni 1 plus y v prime. 1 ni 1 y plus x times y prime. Kita ambil dengan v pula. Kan kita ambil input sini. X times v. X times y prime. Okay. X times y prime. Variable xy je xy. Dua ada u ada v pula. Because nak guna sangat u prime v prime sila ambil. Kan. Okay. So now I say can I skip the step ni? Boleh, tak ada masalah. Terus direct ni. Save time. Okay, tapi jangan careless. Okay. 2xy cube plus 3y. Okay. Plus 3x square y squared y prime is equal to ye power xy plus xe power xy dot y prime. Okay. Our mission is to find dy dx. Okay, now find the terms involved. Ni. Okay, ini. Okay, means that bring this one. Okay, ni. Factorize. Okay, bring to one side and then factorize. Okay, so 3x squared y squared minus xe power xy dy dx is equal to ye power xy minus 2xy cube. Okay, still not finished. And bring down dy dx. Okay, later last kali you need to change to dy dx. Okay, factorize y e power xy minus 2xy squared over this one factorize tak payah banyak kali 3xy squared minus e power xy. Okay, done. Answer in variable x and y. It's okay for implicit. Done. Then G x squared ln plus y squared ln x is equal to 2. Okay, so now check dulu this one. Okay, memanglah popular product rule, quotient rule. Okay, and then ini okay, this one one term. This one one term for this, one term for this. So now okay, this one consider u v. Okay, you need to do twice lah. And okay, sini. Okay, find u for this one. and V for this part. Okay, U for this part and V for this part. Senang. And then now U is x squared, V is ln y. So differentiate. Dapat apa? U prime is equal to? Siapa berjawab? Differentiate. Okay, differentiate x squared dapat apa? Differentiate x squared dapat 2x, betul. Differentiate V prime ni dapat apa? Ln seperti ni, ln x. Apa differentiate ln y? Kalau ln x apa? 1 over x, right? Now ln y apa? Sama aja, same dia prosedur. Ln y dapat apa?
1 over y.
And then
Dia
dia dah hantu dia dah ikut kan. Bagi dia partner dia y prime. Okay, macam tu sini tak ada x prime. Ingat tu x prime. Okay, yang ini y squared ln x. Okay, v prime pada differentiate ln x. Siapa senyapnya cukup cakap.
1 per x.
Okay. 1 And u prime same like you differentiate x squared. Dapat apa? Sama aja. Tapi sebelah dia ada y prime. Kalau x squared dapat apa?
2y divided x.
Pandai. Macam tu lah. Same je. Kalau problem, same like you treat the treatment selalu x squared. So, differentiate x squared get 2x. dx over dx cancel. And then differentiate y squared, of course same power rule. 2y. But dy over dx cannot be cancel. Still exist. Okay, settle. So, going to use ni. Macam pangkah. Okay, because all this is okay, down, up, down. Mana-manalah SOS. That one is ultraman. Okay, so ini for this one ni, kita nak treatment kita ni pula. Color ni, yang ni. Okay, kat sini. Color dia. Okay, so now, okay, ini 2x dot ln y, yeah, plus x squared dot 1 over y prime. Okay, so tengok ke plus, kena plus lah, plus, and then now this part color pun tak ada. Okay, ni okay, ni this one color. Okay, tak masuk ni, tak boleh. So kita kena try to be perfect kan. Okay, ni, okay, sini. Okay, so ini is 2y prime times ln x ni plus yang ni times this y squared dot 1 over x is equal differentiate 2 dapat apa? Differentiate 2 dapat apa?
0.
Okay, pandai. 0. So one equation. This is the question dia, soalan. This is jawapan. Dia punya technical lah ni. Kan? So now our aim is to find dy dx. Ingat tu, dy dx. So kita pun ketik all dy dx. Macam mana guna? Okay, ni lah ni. Guna ketik all dy dx. Ni ada kat dy dx. Y prime. Okay, you want to use y prime, right? Ini, so x squared over y plus 2y ln x y prime ni this one is equal to negative 2x ln y, this one, okay, bring to here, so okay, minus y squared over x. Okay, settle. Before you bring this one to the right, okay, ini kita equate the denominator. Easy for you lah nak adjust, kan? Okay, equate the denominator. X squared plus 2y squared ln x over y. Okay, y prime is equal to this one also use okay ni over x, right? Okay, over x, we get the denominator. Ini negative 2x square ln y minus y square over x. Okay, so now bring down kat sini bawah, kita tukarlah dy dx, atau last sekali tukar minus y square over x over x square plus 2y. Okay, ni this one over y, so this one is numerator dia up here. Okay, and this one is okay, and then the concept we use now, a over b c over d is equal to a over b dot d over c. A over b c over d. Itu konsep tu. Then is equal to a over b. Negatif kita rise okay, tak apa, x squared ln y plus y squared over x, a over b dot d over c. Tak apa lagi dulu, x squared plus 2y squared ln x, kan? And then bentuk macam ni. Okay, and simplify negative y to x squared ln y plus y squared. Tak cantik, bahaya. Okay, write like this y squared plus 2x squared ln y betul over x squared, kan dia tally ln x. Okay, nampak comel cute je. Done. Check. Okay, ln x over y equals x squared minus y squared. Okay, so now let's say ln, kan, ini power of power of law of log. Jadi ln n minus ln n. So actually better change, do simplify using the law of log before proceed lah. Kita tak nak lah double nanti, kan, mohon maaf. It's okay, kita lepas tunjuk. So now ini m, this is m. Jadi akan jadi ln m. Okay, minus this one is n, ni n n. Jadi apa, ln n. So ln n, itu cara nak ni lah, senang is equal to x squared minus y squared. Ni adjust baru, kita haven't differentiate, still nak differentiate, just adjust, so that simple. Awak jadi n, oh nak je y, ni y, kan. Okay, n pula ln y, so differentiate. Yang ini ln x, dapat apa? Ln x, betul aja, kan. Dapat apa ln x? Siapa nak tanya ni? Kita jawab je lah, nanti kan pensan pula. Siapa? Kan kalau ln sudah turun tak kan? 1 over x, right? Okay. Ln y?
1 over y.
Dan ada dy
X.
Dia beza tu mana? Beza ni dx over dx. Jangan malu, kan, ni satu, kan. Okay, is equal to x squared. Siapa tak boleh ni? Tiba-tiba hilang ingatan. Differentiate x squared. Dapat apa?
2x.
Dia apa ni pula ini? Y squared?
2y dy dx.
Tu sama juga, tapi dia punya mayat dia tak hilang. Dy dx. Satu. Sama je dengan ni. So this is good question. Okay. And then now we're going to find dy dx. Okay. I take this one. Okay, take this one, bring to one side. So negatif. Tak apalah, kita bawa ke sini lah. Senang. Okay, to the left. Jadi plus 2y dy dx is equal to 2x minus 1 over x. So ni saya tulis 2y minus 1 over y dy dx is equal to 2x minus 1 over x. Before you bring to one side ini, okay, better this one equate the denominator. Yang ni pun sama, equate the denominator because of the other over tu kan. Equate the denominator 2y. Okay, ni terus saya multiply kan. Tak mau hitam pula. Okay, mana tadi? Ni color tu. Ish. You all jangan tu Macam saya guna lecturer ni. You all ni lain sikit kan. Suka kan. Okay, ini equating the denominator lah kan. Ini. So ini 2y squared minus 1 over y dy dx is equal to 2x squared minus 1 over x. Okay, equating the denominator dulu. Okay, and then dy over dx is equal to 2x squared minus 1 over x over 2y squared minus 1 over y. So yang ini itulah. Kenapa dia tak ni? Ni this one. Okay. So this one kan. This. Okay, numerator. Now our concept ni a over b over c over d is equal to a over b dot d over c. Ini a, b, c, d. A, b, c, d. And is equal to 2x squared minus 1 over a over b x dot d over c. Okay. And then rewrite lah y 2x squared minus 1 over x 2y squared minus 1. Dan check all. Number 11, even in this form, find dy dx. Okay, find dy dx and show this one. Okay, so as you can see this here, this is d2y dx squared. So you need to find up to second derivative. Okay, so first you have to find dy dx and okay, using this dy dx, show this one. Okay, this one, equation. So here you need to apply. To find dy dx, this is product rule, and differentiate. Find dy dx. The next is using dy dx. Find this one. Okay, so for number 11. Okay. And then to show aim kita is y squared minus x squared d2y dx squared plus 2y dy dx square kat luar minus 4x dy dx is equal to 2y. Okay, first find dy dx. Okay, dah. Our aim is simple, soalan pun tak ada dy this one. Okay, so now check. Oh, dah right ni. Ada y. Ini u v. Product rule. Tulis u x squared v equals y. So u prime to x, v prime, y prime. Senang gitu, Atau dv over dx, dy over dx. Okay. And then differentiate ni. Ini kalau katakanlah nak tunjuk baik kan. Sikit. Ini d dx ni, okey. Jadi sikit. Ni, actually macam ni, So kita buat term by term lah. Differentiate this one respect to x. So dapat 3y squared y prime. Tak habis. Minus 3, yang ini product rule. Okay, product rule is this one times this side plus. Okay, 2x times y plus x squared times y prime is equal to 6. Okay, our aim is to find y prime. Okay, expand 3y squared y prime minus ni kan 6xy minus 3x squared y prime is equal to 6. And kumpul ini, kumpul. Okay, y prime factorize minus 3x squared is equal to 6 plus 6xy. Okay, and then y prime is equal to 6 1 plus xy over 3 y squared minus x squared. Okay, and then cancel, dapat ni 1 plus xy over y squared minus x squared. Done. Yes, this one is dy dx. dy dx. Done. So now our aim is to show this one. You boleh cari, the first method is, okay, find dah begitu dah, dy dx, and then d to y dx squared, and then take the left hand side, substitute, okay, simplify until you get 0. Okay, this is one method. So simplify je. Because banyak so many things you need to do. Ni kena square dy dx. It's not too easy tau. Dia jalan method one ni. Better buat express punya. Better express punya. Okay, okay, tak apalah kelas ni kita discuss. Kelas lain tak nak discuss. Malaikat diminta. Okay?
Betul. Boleh ada sekejap.
Okay.
Sekejap
Tak, saya nak feeling jap. Saya nak cepat. Okay, dah dapat idea. Okay? Okay dah? Boleh continue dah?
Sikit.
Masih jumpa lagi ni kan? Okay. Okay, the next ni, either you use we, either you use quotient rule. Okay, ini tolak minus. Okay, either use quotient rule atau adjust lah, Okay, now kita nak direct adjust, jadi y squared minus x squared dy dx, bring up dy dx is equal to 2. Saya expand tu sah, senang kerja saya. Okay, so now macam ni. Okay, this one, cuba buka mata luas sikit. Nampak ini one term, this one is one term. This is consider u, this is consider v, u times v, apply product rule. This one also u times v, apply product rule. Okay, so saya buat ni dulu lah, comel sikit ni kan. Ni comel sikit. So ini u is equal to x, v is equal to y, u prime 1, v prime, y prime, settle. Okay, yang ini u is equal to, tak jauh-jauh sikit lah kan, v is equal to dy dx. Okay, cuba concentrate jap. Ini u prime respect to x dapat apa agak ni? Y squared
2y y tu
prime minus
minus 2x.
Good. Ini cepat. Dapat apa? Siapa tahu? Dapat apa ni?
d2y.
Betul lah.
d2y lepas tu dx2.
Betul, good. Okay, so ini ni dv dx atau v prime. Ni d2y dx squared. Ingat always ingat. Dia dapat contoh ini. Atau nak ringkas senang, v prime dapat u double prime. Kan kita differentiate ni. V equals y prime. So v prime equals v double prime. Senang kerja kita buat ni lah. Ni. Guna ni. Double prime ingatlah ni. Benda ni jangan lupa kan. Ni So kita guna okay. Ini dulu. Saya nak guna ni dulu. Okay, ending. Sama je. Saja kan. Okay, ini ni. Kita banyak akal. Kita dapat sekali banyak akal kan. Okay, ini yang ini product rule. Okay, inilah ini benda ni hijau ni. Okay, kita follow 2y y prime minus 2x. Okay, ni saya buat y prime boleh y prime ni y prime plus y squared minus x squared. Ini y double prime is equal to ni 0 kan, 0 plus 2. Ini adalah sini pula ni kan, 0 plus 2 times product rule. So 1 times y plus x times y prime. Okay, sentiasa ingat aim kita lah. Cuba tengok aim kita. Ini dah masuk dah ni. Selamat dah. Okay, yang ini dah settle. So tengok kita aim kita. Cuba kita buat dulu sini. Jadi ni dah selamat. Okay, tak mau kacau lagi. Y squared minus x squared d2y dx squared. Settle. Apa yang tak settle lagi? Yang ini apalah kita yang tu. Okey, kita expand dulu. Kita expand ni. Dapat plus 2y. Yang ini y prime squared minus minus 2xy prime is equal to 2y plus 2xy prime. Ni ada y kan? Okay, tak apa. Senang je macam ni kan. Okay, ni dah ada h. Dah ada. Okay, so ini tak mau. Ni bring to nanti bring to ni. So jadi y squared minus x squared dah settle this one. Okay, this one also settle. Yang masih lagi belum settle is yang ni dah settle ni. Cuba buka mata lah sikit. Senang je kerja. Tak usah pun saja gempak je saya ni. Nah, ini 2y dy dx square. 2y dy dx square. Okay, settle. Yang tak nettle ni 2xy prime. Senang je. Okay, kalau senang saya choose x1 senang kan. Senang je ni sekali. Okay. Ini d2y dx squared hilang ni. Plus 2y dy dx squared minus 4x dy dx is equal to 2y. This is the easiest, the shortest lah. The shortest. Kalau dia ambil jalan lain, panjang storynya. Okay. Ini paling dia singkat. Okay, direct. So, okay, kalau you buat okay, from ini katakan tak cari dy dx lagi, gagah juga from the step ni. Ni ke? You terus cari double prime, yang tu akan complicated. Ni direct terus. Kan terus buat product rule. Nak show terus. Itu complicated sebenarnya. Satu page pun tak habis. So cari the hidden find dy dx dulu. Kan? Tapi kalau you buat quotient rule sama juga. Macam itulah. Okay. You all 12 given y sin x is equal to e power x. Proof this equation. So now here is up to d2y dx squared second derivative. So from here, using the product rule, okay, differentiate, then differentiate again to get the second derivative. And you need to prove this equation, this statement, okay? And discuss number 12. Okay, given y sin x equals e power x, and to prove d2y dx squared plus 2 cot x dy dx minus 2y is equal to 0. Okay, this is our aim lah. Ni. Aim. So from here tengok ada second derivative. Okay, you need to differentiate twice lah. Yang ini first derivative, maknanya 2 times. You need to find until the second derivative. Here actually you have ni lah, let's say you have option lah. Katakan you write y as a subject, buat y equals e power x over sin x. Yang ni boleh buat macam ni, y equals e x over sin x, and this is u v, and then buat quotient rule. Okay, actually it's good you use this one lah. Okay, ini this one use a product rule instead of quotient rule. This one actually use the given, senang, right? Okay, so sekarang ini u is equal to y, v is equal to sin x. Okay, u prime y prime, atau du dx is equal to dy dx du dx over equals dy dx. Ini v prime equals sin cos x. Okay, so of dv dx is equal to cos x. Okay, and then okay, ini dengan ini, okay, dia punya formula is u prime v plus u v prime. Okay, jangan buat is equal lah, ke direct tulis terus. Okay, dy dx times sin x depan bagus plus y dot cos x is equal to, jangan forget this one is equal to ex is ex lah. Okay, and you check, oh ni, okay, sama ada you cari dy dx as a subject and continue find d2y dx squared, or teruskan. Okay, bagus teruskan here. No need to find dy dx dulu, baru differentiate find d2y dx squared. Jadi macam lambat, teruskan perjuangan lah. So now here, ni this term, okay, you need to use ini u v. Okay, so this one is using the product rule, sin x. Okay, and then for this one also, the second term, yang ni pun also need to use product rule 2 times lah. Maknanya in one question 2 times. Okay, so u and v. So u is y, v is cos x. For this one. So now let's say for ni u prime. Okay, kalau let's say katakanlah ni, okay, tak apa, kita buat du dx d ni d dx differentiate dy dx. Okay, yang ini differentiate v, this one dapat cos terus kan, sin. So now this one you get du over dx. Yang ni dapat apa ni?
d square dx square.
Okay, this one dv dx is equal to cos x. Okay, so inilah. Kalau let's say kalau you terhafal, you ternak u is equal to v prime ni, y prime. Okay, so buat dapatkan u prime, makna y double prime. This is double prime. Nampak clear sikit. Tapi okay, tapi up to you lah saya katakan v prime cos x. Sama je. Tak ada masalah. Okay. Kalau yang senang tu itulah. So yang ini macam ni lah. Kalau nak direct, ini kalau direct lah u prime y prime. Ini v prime c negatif sin x settle. Kalau dah nak buat cara ni baik, du pun cara baik saya jahat ada. Okay, ini and then dy dx. Ni dv ada cara baik jahat kan, saja nak proper, nak elok comel nampak mata kita kan. Okay, so up to you nak ambil yang ni dulu ke atau yang ni, up to you lah. Okay, katakan ambil ni pun boleh, nak ni pun boleh. Okay, mana-mana satu kan, satu kan. So this one inilah kan. Okay, ini this one and this, atau siapa nak ambil ini ambil lah, tak kan. So now we still need to differentiate this term. Ni yang ni first given ori ni dah done ni kan, ini done dan pergi sini. Okay, now we going to use this lah, nak pergi ke, nak differentiate ni ke bawah ni. Okay, ke sana. So kita ada ni yang the yellow punya region ni, dia color ni. Okay, ingat je. Okay, yang ini, so kata you nak guna ni pun boleh tapi nak guna ni, katakan let's say dia guna ni, this one d2y dx squared times v is sin sin x plus u is dy dx dy dx plus ni negatif no cos je, cos x ni plus yang the green color pula yang ni, yang the green color ni y cos x ni differentiate. Okay, so dapat mana dia dy dx time cos, dy dx time cos x, lepas tu y times negative sin plus y times negative sin x, and then is equal lah, kena ada equal tu. Sekejap nak tambah sikit lagi equal dia. Okay, the is equal to yang the blue one ni. Okay, tu ni. Okay, differentiate exponent, still exponent, kebal dia. Settle. So our aim is to, aim kita ni, okay, no cos, no sin. Okay, kita erase dulu. Okay, erase dulu. Okay, ini d2y dx squared sin kat sini lah, sin x. Okay, plus cos x ni. Cos x dapat 2 cos kan, 2 cos x dy dx. Okay, and minus y sin x is equal to ex. Jadi cuba you compare kita punya kat sini extension kita saya tulis nampak clear. Nanti usungan d2y dx squared plus 2 cot x dy dx minus 2y is equal to 0. Given y sin x is equal to ex. So actually kalau you nak buat direct, always alert dengan the first given and also dy dx. Dy dx yang ni lah yang dapat tadi ni. Okay, always ni lah alert. Okay, so yang ini, okay, ini okay dy dx settle. Ini cos cot tak ada. Yang ini y sin x. Okay, ini get rid. Ini problem ni lah dengan ni. kan ini So kita guna dia punya given tu. Ni y sin x equals ex. Okay, then you replace yang ini dengan ini. Okay. Actually replace ni lah because of we want sin So rewrite sin x d2y dx squared plus 2 cos x dy dx minus y sin x is equal to y sin x. Senang because of ada sin kita ada something nanti. Kalau if you change this one to this ex, nanti you akan pusing balik. Now how to get rid of sin? Anyone can help me how to get rid of get rid of sin? Sebab apa? Nak buang sin ni tak ada sin kan? Ni cot ni tak ada sin. Kena buat apa? Nak get rid of sin? Agak-agak nak buang sin. So we need to yalah, itu dia kan ceritanya kan. Divide by sin. Divide all by sin lah. So matilah sin tu. Kita divide dia. So dapat d2y dx squared plus 2 cos x over sin lah. Ni tak mati. Okay. And then minus y. Ni mati. Tak apalah. Kalau macam tu tulis dah. Okay. Sin x. Ni bring to here 2 terus lah. Okay. Sin x is equal to 0. Okay. And then bolehlah cancel. Ni. This one cancel. The answer is d2y dx squared. And kalau ada problem check je. Oh, this is cot. This is 2 cos over sin is cot. Okay. dy dx minus 2y is equal to 0. And check. Dan shown. Ni, sini. Ni semua. Tak payahlah. Nak juga. Nak kala lain. Nak kala ni. Okay, ni. So, dapat. Sama. Okay. That is equal. So, dapatlah dan. Itu idea dia. Idea dia kalau you nak show macam ni. Kita always alert dengan yang dia given atas sekali. Alert dengan dy dx. And try to get that one. Unless kalau you nak cari dy dx yang first tadi. Mana dah? Oh, tak abad tu. Unless kalau you all nak cari ini. Nak find the okay, find dy dx. Find d2y dx squared. Then take the left hand side. Okay, tulis semua. Substitute this one and this. And show that that one is equal to 0. Equals to right hand side. Boleh? Ni cara biasa. Okay, buat cara ni lah. Senang Okay, that's all.